Hey, it's maakudesuyo and welcome to a BOXLOG. As you can see, I'm in my tiny apartment here in Japan. Sorry again, not in the boxing gym. And if you notice, I missed a couple of days of uploads. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday. Uh, Saturday was I worked at the Nagoya branch of my kindergarten, and after that, there was a friend who was in the same company as me last year. She went back and she was visiting, and we were with like just a big group of people who like knew each other, and we partied a little too hard. That basically I was up until the morning of Sunday and caught the first train back to Gifu, so that can cause sickness because I was not feeling good Sunday, and then today as well I was feeling it. I'm like, uh-oh, what is this? But I kind of already know my body in terms of like, is it a virus? Because I've had the COVID. I don't think I've caught the flu actually. Um, and also sinusitis, which I just keep on getting more and more often now. It is now kind of a shift from winter to spring season. It is still kind of cold in the morning and in the evening, but there's a lot of pollen in the air now, and it can get very windy. So I think that caused like sort of a clog in my sinus, and also just being up late at night, and yeah, so I felt like, oh, I feel like kind of hot and fatigued today. um, but I felt that like, oh, I don't think this is the flu or COVID, but I just don't want to take chances. So I went to the clinic that I usually go to. I told them, yeah, I usually get sinusitis, especially when the seasons change. I've been here several times. I want to get antibiotics. I think it is sinusitis, but please check me for COVID and the flu as well. And they did that. They did it very quickly. That clinic closes at 7 p.m. usually, and I have figured out that basically, if you have something like COVID or flu symptoms, they don't want to even, like, let's say, so in most weekdays they're open 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. in the evening, and let's say even if I show up at 6 p.m. and I tell them like, hey, I have like these symptoms that are like COVID or the flu, they're basically gonna make you wait until nearing closing time, so around 7. So I just showed up like around 6:50 ish. Not a lot of cars, which was like, oh, that's great. So that means not a lot of patients. So I called them before entering the clinic because that's what it says on their sign. And I thought I wouldn't see the doctor again because it's been a couple of times where they kind of just looked at my record and was like, yep, it's probably sinusitis. And they just give me the meds without me even ever talking to the doctor. But yeah, most of it I talked to the nurse. She conducted the test, which, you just wait like 10 minutes. So it was way smoother, a lot less waiting. And it was negative for COVID and flu. And so the doctor actually showed up. I was like, oh, hey, what's up, doc? And then he said, like, yeah, it's negative, so most likely it is sinusitis. And then they gave me like 4 different meds, like, yeah, some anti-inflammatories, like my throat, fever and headache, um, and then also the most important thing was, which is antibiotics. The dosage is lower; it's like 200 milligrams, but only 2 times a day. I usually get it 3 times a day, I believe, but this time it's 2 times a day. Probably because it's not as severe. Uh, so, yeah. And all in all, it was only like 2,700 yen. incredible, absolutely incredible. Like it costs more to get a local, like a COVID test at a drugstore nearby. Which I remember back in peak COVID times, I was living in Ibaraki, and I was like, okay, I gotta see if I can buy a COVID kit, like a COVID test kit, and do it myself. I did it, and I bought it, and it was like over 5,000 yen. It was like, whoa, still cheaper than America, I think, but expensive for like U.S. standards. So I actually brought a lot of COVID test kits, like maybe like 2 3 years ago when I first was able to like go home to America and visit my family. But anyways, yeah, I got my meds, feeling better. So yeah, I didn't go to the gym today. And but you're talking about something boxing related. I There was like and this is like in Japanese, but when if you guys watch like BOXLOG before this, which is like day 5 of a Pro Boxer's Diary. It's the one where I'm sparring. He's orthodox and he's close to my height. We did 3 rounds, and I've really kind of developed this style that, like, I'm just like super close to my opponent, and I really like that feeling because I trained a lot in kind of close quarter stick fighting back when I did Filipino martial arts. I don't know. It just feels so much safer being a lot closer, because I always feel that when I'm like farther out, I can't reach them, but they can reach me. But if I'm in super close range, the feeling that I get is that because my arms are shorter, I got like T-Rex arms. The I can, with rotational force, like generate from my core muscles, I can deliver like a powerful like hook or uppercut. So I can still hit, but they're either not used to hitting or they literally can't deliver a powerful blow because they have longer arms. They have like a longer reach. So in that case, like it feels safer for me. And then when they try to escape, well, I like to think I have very good footwork. I basically just follow them and like just stick to them. And so the coach told me like, yeah, this is pro boxing now. You can kind of do what you want. So he's basically telling me like, do your style. And so he's saying like, this is my style. And he said like, he wasn't saying like completely like this is great boxing, or you're absolutely gonna win with this way of fighting, but he's just basically saying like, you know do what you want to do. If it's working for you, do it. And he's saying, and a key thing he said was, don't let them box. Which I was like, wow, that's a really cool idea, because what I'm doing is kind of a little bit of a mixture of wrestling. Think of like some of the tricks that Lomachenko does, with like peeling the guard, just like really quickly, and then like inserting a hook. That kind of fighting. It doesn't look amazing. It doesn't look like beautiful boxing. But if that prevents them from boxing me, then I'll win, right? Yeah, he said like, yeah, just like every round, just do that. Just do what you do. And then a Japanese thing he said to me was, Ari jigoku no yoni. And he said it to me 2 or 3 times now, like 2 or 3 sessions. Like he said it to me, and he always says like, do you understand what that means? And he kind of just laughs at it, and then asks like some of the trainers to try to explain. No one really explained to me, and all I keep thinking is like jigoku, like, yeah, hell. So you're wanting me to be like hell? And I'm like, okay, sure. And basically, I was thinking just stick to the guy is what I was thinking. But one of the older trainers explained to me like, Ari means ant, and I'm like, oh, ant, yeah, like ant hell. Like think of those lions lion ants with like their conical like traps. It's like an ant hell. Like you fall in and you just like you can never escape. And it just clicked. I was like, oh yes, now I get it. And then as I got it, he made the owner made a funny joke that was like, so not like Muhammad Ali, okay? Because Ali, they can't. It's hard for Japanese people to pronounce the L, so they would say Muhammad Ali. So Adi sounds like Adi. So he made that joke that like it's not Muhammad Ali hell. Okay, you probably can't box like Muhammad Ali, and I'm like, I agree, I cannot box like Muhammad Ali. So yeah, he's saying be like a lion ant. I believe that's the name. Hold on 1 second. Lion ant. Yeah, lion ant. Oh, ant. No, not lion. Ant lion. An ant lion. Yeah. Ooh, they look very creepy. But yeah, they make like this sort of sand trap, and insects fall in, and they just eat them. Uh, yeah. So be like that. So basically, just trap them in this never-ending hell. Because I've done it 2 sessions now where I was just stuck to them, and it felt really good for me, and I could really feel like they get tired, they don't know what to do. I think there's like a mental aspect to it that like, oh, I'm trying to run away from this guy, but he just doesn't run away. I can't escape from him. So there's like a mental thing. So now you're trying to throw hard, trying to throw whatever you can throw, but you can't because I'm just like blocking it, right? Because I can see it coming. And yeah, it's fun. I'll probably fight like that for my debut match. What I just need to get better at is couple of things. No, I think 3 things. One is the entry, because if I can't enter, I can't deliver damage. I can't, if their footwork is superior to mine, and they can outbox me, right? Like actually outboxing and also outbox me by running away and like bam bam, like jab jab and then get out. I'm screwed. I'm absolutely screwed. So I need to get better at just like poof, just like shoving, like just going in. The second thing is angling. So like a la Lomachenko, just like going left right. And that'll help like stop them from really figuring out how to get out. I have tested it, and it really does work now. That the advantage of being a switch hitter, if you are an aggressive fighter like me, is that if they try to escape to my other side, which they might believe is like, oh, it's his weaker side, I can easily shift to that stance and reach him with a punch. And even if I don't connect, it feels like terrifying, because it's like, whoa, like how is this tiny guy sticking to me? That's the second thing. And the third thing is like getting out of a corner, because in any situation where I get put in the corner, I need to be able to, and that comes with the second thing, which is like just angling out. So I guess it kind of goes with that. But I guess then the fourth thing, or might be the third thing, is my defense. I get stuck in this sort of like kind of turtle position, and it's good. Like I think I have pretty good reflex and a good understanding of blocking, that I can block a lot of straight shots. But again, in general, my opponents are taller than me and have longer reach, So if the moment I do this, they can easily just step in a little bit more and hit me with a hook. So I need to have a more reactive high guard, so not like this, like completely cover, but like more open and like parry more. I think that'll be much better for my defense. But really, I should just be like quickly just jumping in to extremely close range and then just like unloading. That's the goal. But right now, yeah, trying to recover. Feel a little warm here. Mm. 37 degrees Celsius, 37.1. That's a little hot. 36.8 now on that side. But so tomorrow, I don't know. I might just show up for just a little bit of sandbag work. Yeah. All right. It ended up being 16 minutes long. Sorry for you guys who are looking forward to some sort of a boxing related or more like boxing action. But this is the life of a pro boxer. Sometimes you get sick. And yeah, pro boxers in general, it's not like what you see. They're not A rank right away. They're not fighting for a world championship right away. They're not top 10 right away. They often start as like this is their side hustle. They're working on something as well. So life is life until you realize like, oh wait, I'm actually really good at pro boxing, and then you move up. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I promise. Bye.